Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today is a very special review because, as you can see to my right, I have Average Joe. That's right, he is in town. We're drinking some cool beers. And the next one that we are having tonight is from Central Waters. This is their Bourbon Barrel Scotch Ale. Now, unfortunately, for whatever reason, Central Waters doesn't like to put a lot of info on their beers, so ABV-wise, IBUs, all that, who knows? But you know what? I know that me and Joe both like Scotch ales, and even better, Bourbon Barrel Scotch ales. This is from 2013, and I gotta give a big shout out to Rich over at Rich's World Beer Tour for hooking us up with this beer. Rich, thank you, man. Without you, we would never try this one, so
yeah, thanks a lot, Rich, from Rich's World Beer Tour. I like how he says it. Like, he's, I don't know.
I know. It's good, right?
It's great.
It's good.
I didn't do it justice, but it's great.
It's okay. Watch Rich's channel. I will have the link as usual. You ready to get into this one, my good friend?
I don't know. Are you?
Yes, for sure. After the last couple of beers,
right,
especially.
boys.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
It
smells good.
Definitely get the bourbon. Definitely get vanilla in there, too. Caramel, toffee, sweetness.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Wow, that is just really good. I don't get a ton of oak, but I definitely am getting that bourbon. It smells like it's on the sweeter side. I also get like a touch of a kind of subtle smokiness too. What are you getting?
I'm getting greatness. No.
Greatness.
Yeah, lots of caramel, toffee, and brown sugar.
Yeah, kind of like a brown sugar, almost like molasses type of.
Yeah, it's actually probably for me more brown sugar. Leans more towards brown sugar than like the caramel toffee. Like the caramel toffee part's there.
Yeah.
But like I'm picking up that like a heavy brown sugar.
Yeah.
Or even like you said, maybe a slight molasses, something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of sweeter notes, and I gotta say that bourbon and that vanilla really just integrate with this nicely. I mean, it does have a year on it, so of course that always I think helps.
After the last beer, I feel like this might actually be sweeter than we're picking up, just because we're kind of ruined by it. Like the sweetness character of the last one was like way up here, and this is like a little bit down. But if we never had that last beer, this one might be like way up here.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it smells like a, I don't say, kind of like a dessert beer. I mean,
It
just
does.
smells super. It's not like overly sweet, but it just hits all those sweet notes.
Yeah, it's definitely on the sweet spectrum, but you're right. It's not sugary sweet or anything like that, and I'm not detecting any alcohol. So
touch of dark fruits too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy!
All right.
Get into it. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh wow.
Very smooth. Holy shit.
Very smooth. I'm definitely getting that brown sugar like you were saying, though. That is really interesting, though, because I get the brown sugar that integrates with the caramel and the toffee, and I really do get kind of that molasses type ofness, you know? It's almost like this sticky, kind of sugary, sweet molasses type of note, but it's not like that residual sugar. It's not like a candied type of, sweet note. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost everything I want in a bourbon barrel aged Scotch ale. It's kind of different that there's a lot of brown sugar, and like you said, even molasses, and that's kind of more to the forefront than any of the caramel and toffee notes.
Agreed.
Slight vanilla, you do get the bourbon, but the thing that kind of sets it over the top for me is the fact that it's just ridiculously smooth.
It is. It's very smooth, and despite it having all those sweeter notes, I don't find it cloying, honestly. Mm-hmm. I mean, again, like you said, some of that could be because of the last beer that we had just in comparison, but even so, I just really don't find it cloying. There's a little bit of kind of a semi-earthy bitterness in there.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like it's not like a sweet beer, because it definitely is on the sweeter side. But I think really the thing that makes it for me is the smoothness. It kind of just, all those characters just kind of ride throughout the palate. Mm-hmm. And I don't really think you need it to be like to finish dry or to finish bitter to offset it, because everything just works together so well throughout the entire palate until you finally finish the sip.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what else I really enjoy is the fact that you get that actual bourbon, like the spirit, but it's not boozy, it's not, hot, it's not alcoholic at all.
You say hot?
Hot, sticky, sweet.
Ooh, that's too hot for me. No,
too hot to handle.
Yeah, it definitely isn't too boozy.
No, it's really nice, and the vanilla's in there. I don't get much in the way of oak, though. I get a little bit of dryness, which I guess I would attribute that to the barrel itself, but...
Yeah, I'm not getting a huge dryness on it. Like I said, it finishes so smooth, and maybe I'm not, like, totally picking up on it, but it has a slight balance to it.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
It's definitely not, like, crazy sweet to the point where, I have 3 or 4 ounces and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I could drink that entire bottle and love every second of it.
Exactly. And for what it is, I do think it is drinkable, even though it's got, like, that toffee, the caramel, the molasses, and, that kind of brown sugar type of note. It just, I think it really works well with the barrel, too, because that vanilla and the bourbon, I think, kind of help to smooth everything out. And then that added year of aging, I think, helped, too.
Simple fact of the matter is, for me, when it comes to wee heavies, in barrels, specifically bourbon barrels, like, you got Backwoods and Wolver kind of at the top for me.
Agreed.
Backwoods slightly above Wolver for me personally.
This
slides right into the number 3 spot. It's almost there. I don't think it's as big in a lot of the characteristics.
That's what I was going to say.
It's a little bit more muted and dialed back. I mean, not a lot, but compared to those
but
beers,
I think the other two are more intense, and I don't mean in the way of, booze or anything like that. I think it's just more intense of the actual flavors. Mm-hmm. I think the barrels for both of those is also a little bit more of intense. Yeah. It's also, I think, and for both of them, I get, like, especially Backwoods, I get a lot of dark fruits. Wolver, a little bit less. But this one, I'm not really picking up on the dark fruits.
I picked it up on the aroma last like sniff before I took a sip, but yeah, not really on the palate. And on top of that, it is a year old.
Yeah.
And typically when you age something, the intensity is going to be dialed down a notch, and maybe that happened here. But at the end of the day, it's fucking awesome.
It is. It's a great beer, Rich. Thank you so much for sending this. Again, we're comparing.
Appreciate it, Rich. Thank you.
I mean, we're comparing this to two of, in your opinion, apparently, the two of the best that I've had. Barrel aged Scotch
readily
ales.
Available too. Like, I mean, when they come out, it's not like you have to choke someone out to get some.
Yeah,
so you can get a 4-pack of each, and
be fine. And exactly. And I would agree. This one's definitely just right behind them. I think if it had that kind of dark fruit character that those have, and I think if the barrel was just a little bit bigger, I think it would be right there. But it's
more intensity and flavors and a little bit more complexity. And when I mean complexity, I mean the dark, like you're saying, the dark fruits. Like, a lot of the character is sweet. I think those dark fruits might come in and like, hey, hello, like it's something a little different.
A little different to break up kind of the just because it's varying degrees of sweetness, which is very interesting. But it's kind of similar to in the way that it's presented.
And I mentioned the readily available thing. Someone's gonna come in here and be like, "Fuck you guys! I cannot get Backwoods or I can't get Wolver." Fair enough. I'm just saying
for
us,
our area,
we're able to get 4-pack every year, and if this was in 4-packs, this would be a beer I'd buy 4-packs every year as well.
I 100% agree. Rich, again, thank you so much. In terms of a rating, what are you thinking, Joe?
9.3.
9.3. All right. I think it's a great beer. For me, I'm going a little bit lower again. That seems to be the trend for the evening for whatever reason. I'm going with a 9 out of 10. I think it's really, really solid. And again, that grade is in comparison to Wolver and to Backwoods. Again, those are great beers, but this is a great beer. If you like Scotch ales, if you like barrel-aged Scotch ales, you guys got to check this one out. It is a great beer from Central Waters. This is actually my first one from Central Waters, so I am really, really looking forward to what else they have.
I don't want to make your video longer, but I'm gonna. What did you give Backwoods and Wolver then on your scale? You gave this a 9.
I know that I gave Backwoods, I believe when I did my last review, which is the 2013-2014, I think that was like a 9.8 or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 9.7, 9.8. I know Wolver was, I want to say it was like a 9.6, 9.6, I think.
I would say, Backwoods for me on your scale would probably be a 9.6, Wolver about a 9.4. That's why I slipped this one right underneath that, because I feel it's definitely up there. I mean...
Yeah.
Personally, obviously. Hey, beer's subjective, right? That's what doesn't that what everyone says?
Beer's not.
Oh my god.
Everyone tastes the same thing all the time, no matter what.
Like, I thought everyone on YouTube just liked each other's palates because it was all the same.
Or
disliked because it was the same.
Exactly. I mean, that's why YouTube gives you a thumb up, thumb down, because it's all the same.
Like, all your videos get thumbs up, right? Not thumbs down?
No, all of them get thumbs down. Oh, wait, no. I mean, they all get thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone agrees.
Yeah. About the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's what.
I mean, they might as well take out the dislike button because I do too.
Yeah, we don't even need to review this anymore. Everyone likes it.
It's fun. Yeah, it's good. It's great. It's good to go.
Yep. Alright.
Alright, guys. Thank you for sharing this one with me, Joe. Again, Rich, thank you for sending us this bottle. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bug Joe about his channel. And please remember, I hope what you're doing involves good craft beer. Didn't give you a chance to...
No, well, you kind of fucked it up anyway. You're like, we're going to craft beer. That's alright.
I know, it's fine.
It's alright.
It's fine.
It's alright. It's late. Last beer of the night.
Last beer of the night.
We're going to have a good time. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.